crank out a bunch of videos today.
Dude.
Like, I wish I had the rest of the computer. I wanted to record, like, Minecraft and Terraria and I can't say that. Terror.
That's what you said, like terror.
I can't say that word. Leave me alone.
Terror.
Leave Brittany alone. Oh, that was the part of YouTube
goofed.
I was happy was over.
You done goofed.
He dead.
Yeah, he is dead.
Well, all right. So, welcome to That One Show where we talk about games and stuff and things. And I am Phenom, and he is Robert. And, yeah.
Well, yeah. Thanks for letting me introduce myself.
I was waiting for you to say that I'm not Robert. I'm Robbie.
I'm not Robbie, I'm Robert.
Well, you did that backwards, and you sound like a robot. So, T-Pain Bert is going to tell you some stuff first this time, because I usually go first. So you go first this time. Start the show off. Make it sexy.
It's raining in California.
I thought you were going to say it's raining men, and I was going to be like, whoop, that ends the show for this week.
You better be glad I didn't do that. I guess I can go ahead and start with some October releases, which there's a bunch, but I picked out 4 main ones, which...
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I feel like we need to address last week's episode before we really get started. So, if you're all wondering about the condition of my deadness, I'm back because in the after zone, -1-1, I was able to find a 1-up, so I'm good now. So
yep,
yeah,
he's alive. He's sitting on no lives right now, though, so don't let him die.
But it's cool. I got rings, so if I get hit, that's how that works.
And wrong game. Oh, you said zone, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought you said world.
I said zone, but I did do 1-1, so maybe I don't know. I'm Sonic in Mario Land or something.
You're Monic or Sario.
I hate that term. Monic. That spawned a really bad fan fiction, but anyway.
Well, yeah, moving on here. 4 major games that are actually coming out this month. Well, actually, yesterday, Resident Evil 6 came out.
I know, and I want to play it.
Yeah, I do too a little bit. I haven't really played any of the... What?
Nothing.
I thought you said something. It must be in the stupid echo. It's throwing me off.
No, I said with Seamus. Go ahead.
What?
He's playing it alone. And he, like, the whole time, I only watched, like, 1 or 2. He's just like, I wish I had somebody to play this with. I'm just like, oh, cool.
Hey, pick me. But, yeah, that came out yesterday. Was it yesterday, or was it the 2nd?
Somebody's dancing upstairs. Anyway, it came out yesterday? Day before yesterday? Day before yesterday, I think.
Yeah, it was Tuesday.
Because today's the 4th. It came out the 2nd, I think.
Yeah, games usually come out either Tuesday or Friday or something. Those
come out your mom day, but anyway.
Anyways, continuing. October 9th, Dishonored, which is a steampunkish game by Bethesda.
Assassin's Creed. I said it. Whew. I held it in as long as I could. I'm sorry.
I was getting there. I was going to lead up to that.
I know there's other things, but I couldn't hold it in.
Okay, Assassin's Creed, since I got to skip right to that, October 30th.
Move on with your list. I was holding it in, and it felt too good. I couldn't. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Well, Assassin's Creed, October 30th.
Yes.
October 23rd is Medal of Honor Warfighter.
Q.
It's basically or DICE's redemption of Medal of Honor.
I hope it's better than the last one.
Yeah.
The last one wasn't horrible. It was just horrible.
It was horrible, but at the same time it wasn't.
It was ambitious, which is the nice way of saying you tried, but you failed.
It had potential, but they ruined it.
Yep.
Maybe. And October 26th, Forza Horizon, which that's not necessarily a big game, but a lot of people like Forza.
A lot of people care about it. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just don't get behind racing games anymore.
I like racing games, fair enough, but
I like
Forza
Mario
games,
Kart.
It's too real for me.
It's too real.
Yeah, I'm not good at real racing games.
His TV isn't HD. That's too real.
Yeah. But that's it. That's all I got for important.
Yeah, October's kind of like, maybe, no, kind of, Assassin's Creed.
We're going into
we get to November, and then it's like, get ready to die.
Get ready to spend all of your money on October 11th.
It's the month of the broken wallet. October 11th? You mean November?
Shut up. That's what I meant. Well, it's either the 8th, 9th, 10th, or 11th of November, which is
November is the month of the empty wallet, the broken wallet, however you choose to phrase it. It is when you will have no money if you're a gamer, and honestly, 2012 is the year of the empty wallet for me because I was broke all the beginning of the year, and now I'm buying a computer, a Wii U, and several Xbox games all in a like 60-day frame. So
yeah. Plus,
cool
it is
me.
the last year we're gonna be alive, so you got to spend all your money before December 21st.
We do die. December 21st, is it?
Yep.
But then again,
So,
I also died last year, so
you also died like last week.
I died last year in the rapture, and yeah, I died last week. And you snapped your fingers, so
Yep.
yeah, I die a lot.
I forgot
if you
about
haven't
that.
noticed. I die a whole lot.
How did I
so
forget about that?
I don't know how you forgot about that.
Your death streak is a whole like 4 billion right now.
Yeah.
Would go into details of that number, but save some time.
We don't have time, Robbie. There's no time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because I have to get into decimal points, and that just goes on. It's like pi.
It's like your mom. Oh, you said pi, so we're covered. Anyway. What else do we have? Is that it for October, really?
That's it for October release. Well, there's other games, but those are the most important.
We don't care about
as
the
I said.
little games.
Yeah,
October's
we don't
kinda-
care about Fable the Journey or Dragon Ball Z Connect.
Or the fact that you sound like a robot really bad on my end.
Nice.
We could go to me, but since I'm like the Nintendo guy, it's like, hey, Wii still sucks and Wii U still coming out, so
Talk more about Wii U.
tell me more, please.
Tell us about the
Condescending Wonka face. But,
There really isn't like too much Wii U news, really, isn't there? Like after
Japanese people love it. Monster Hunter 3 is gonna be in 1080p. Epic Mickey 2 is supposed to be a launch title, but if you watched my almost complete playthrough of 1, you know that I'm not looking forward to Epic Mickey 2. Which funny thing is, when I was putting out those Epic Mickey videos, there were like 3 people who were like, this is awesome, and the rest of the people were like, cool, more Call of Duty blocks. But now that I don't play it anymore, I get a lot of people like, hey, could you finish this? Because I'm at the last video, and I'm like, sad face. That was a year ago.
You never finished it?
No, I did a vote thing. I'm like, do you guys want me to finish this? Yes or no? Because I'm having no fun playing it. And everybody was like, no, please stop. Like, more Minecraft, that's Mickey.
Well, I didn't watch it because,
You don't watch my videos, so that's fine.
I don't watch Epic Mickey and your videos.
You didn't.
But Epic Mickey.
What happened with Donkey Kong?
Huh?
What happened with Donkey Kong?
I started.
Yeah, anyway, I watch all of your videos.
I did watch. Well, I don't have
I
like
actually don't watch all of
50,000
your
episodes.
videos. I really don't. That's probably why I watch your videos. It's like, he uploaded one this year? Cool.
Yeah, you're keeping up with me when I'm keeping up with everything else, actually.
It's like,
But I did actually watch some of your Donkey Kong, like when you put it out, but
I'm
I
sure
didn't
that
watch
was
all
really
of it.
crappy though. I'm sure it was really crappy though.
Yeah.
I built a small fan base, but I think my old videos were probably hard to follow because there was like the times where my mother was home, so I was like whispering into the microphone, and then there are like days where I'm just like sick for a lot of videos. Like, old videos have to be bad, but whatever. We move forward. We try and get better, and I thank everybody who's cool, dog. I thank everybody who's still here. My dog just shook, and he's in his cage now because he was bad, doggy. He pooped everywhere.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
It's almost as bad as my dog and cat throwing up all over the house one day, and then my sister didn't clean it up. So I walk out, almost stepped in it, and I had to clean it up because she apparently is sick.
That equals depressing.
Yep.
That's not as bad as when I lived with my little brother and I had a dog, he had a dog, and his mother had 2 cats, and the one cat, the male cat, threw up. The female cat saw it, threw up. His dog saw it, tried to lick it, ate up some of it, then threw it all back up and some more throw up, and then my dog just randomly started throwing up blood. So cool.
That's healthy.
Yeah. Cool beans. But on a happier note, that was like a horrible day. And apparently his dog had peed in his mother's room because she got home from work and was just like, my socks are covered in pee. That was the best day ever. We just spent all day cleaning stuff.
Since we're on the topic of animals throwing up, which is a great topic to talk about,
It really is.
I can't believe we're talking about it. My cat one day just decided to puke, but when he did, he like shot backwards like a rocket and then ran away. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen my cat do. He just like puked and then shot backwards and then ran away confused.
Cats are weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like
love
dogs are
cat.
weird, but they're funny. They're like stupid kids. Cats are just weird.
Yeah. We also have a lot of cats on campus, which I just want to go up to one and just like take it in my dorm and, you know.
We're totally not talking about video games. But while we're talking about cats, I work at Arby's, and there are like 7 cats that live out there, and it's really depressing when you're on drive-through because everybody that comes out there is like, "Hey, did you know you guys have cats out here?" Like, no, we didn't know that. There's like one right by the window, but no, we didn't know that.
You should feed the cats. They look hungry.
And like, oh, can you take this $1 and give it to somebody to buy cat food? Because last time I checked, cat food was $1. But anyway, yeah, we have managers that feed the cats, so all the animal people out there don't rage. 2 of our managers actually feed the cats like every day, and they're not supposed to, but he loves the cats, so he does it anyway.
Yeah. My roommate walks in. What's up? What's up?
Sup,
Says
roommate?
nothing.
Are you doing roommate stuff? But anyway, we should get back on game topics.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You got anything?
I got a bunch of stuff, but it's like Nintendo once again sucks balls at marketing. So it's gonna be like, hey, Wii U is gonna be awesome. We're not gonna show you anything. It's gonna be awesome.
It's like recycling.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I mean, they really did better after the little press conference thing, but
Well, I guess I should.
Europe is getting a lot of stuff.
What?
Europe is getting a lot of stuff that Japan only had, so we can only hope that it makes its way to America.
Yeah.
Reggie just said that they're not gonna do a white 3DS over here because every time they make white handhelds, they never sold well from like the Game Boy Advance days and stuff. And they said it was only going to be in Europe, in Japan, but Europe is getting it. So that's cool. They're getting a bundle, white 3DS XL with Mario Kart 7. So hopefully we get it. They're also going to get the Pikachu 3DS XL.
Ooh. I kind of want a Mario 3DS XL.
That would
Because I
be
think they said something about that, right?
I don't know. I actually didn't hear
It's-
anything about
it's-
it. I saw like
it's
fan
either-
mock-ups of one, but I didn't.
They either announced a Mario one or like a Zelda one or something. I'm pretty sure it's Mario.
Oh wait,
Pretty
no,
sure.
I did. Yeah, they did do something. They had like the little. Are you talking about the one with the like brick blocks and fire flowers and stuff on it?
I believe so, yeah.
I saw that. Yeah, I did just see that the other day, but I was like really tired. I just got off and I was like, you know what? I really don't care to read this now.
So you just collapse on the floor.
Pretty much. No floor, just floor.
No floor? You collapsed on no floor? So you're just in continuous free fall?
Yes, I collapsed on no floor. For science. But anyway, yeah. So hopefully Wii U was awesome.
I'm pretty sure it will be. I can't wait. Because then I can get rid of one of the Wii, actually both of them really, and then have one Wii sitting on top of the Xbox.
Okay, so
Because
go ahead.
the way my setup is like I have the like the little shelf or desk or dresser thing that my TV's on, and like in the corner, my game stations are blocking up the lower left portion of my my TV. So I have to like kind of look over it if I want to see whatever's in that corner.
So where are you gonna put the Wii U when you get it?
On top of it,
On top of what?
the Xbox.
So then how are you gonna play the Xbox?
I'll still be able to play it.
I don't do that. I'm scared like if I put something on top of it, it's gonna make it too hot and it's gonna red ring or something.
Well, I've got nothing to do with it. Like that's the only thing I can do really.
True.
Unless I want to set it like on the floor.
In your butt? What?
I could do that.
You could do that.
I got plenty of space back there.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Thanks. Really appreciate that. Call me fat.
I wasn't calling you fat. I'm just saying you have a nice butt. That's all. Like, why can't you just take the compliment and walk away? Anyway.
Why do you want me to walk away, huh?
So I can watch it. But anyway. This isn't that Homo show. This is that one show. That doesn't actually define games, though. The title has nothing to do with games. But anyway.
Yeah. It really doesn't. That's just us rambling.
It really is.
Crap and stuff.
What was I going to say now? You made me forget.
Good.
You
Because I
made me
have stuff to
forget.
say. Finally.
Oh, you have stuff to say. Cool. There's like new trailers for everything.
Yeah.
There's new trailers for Sticker Star, new trailers for Super Mario Brothers U. There's a
saw
Pushmo sequel coming or something.
Pushmo.
Yeah, that little indie game type thing. That was
Well,
on the
yeah,
eShop. It was on the 3DS eShop. It was really big, and then somebody made a knockoff of it on the Apple Store thing or whatever, and it was hilarious how they totally copied the game and called it something similar, and then they said that they did not take it from that game. And some of the levels were even the same. I love little knockoff games on the freaking iOS Apple Store thing. Like, it's hilarious, the App Store. It's
Making some
hilarious. I don't like how. Okay, this is something I want to talk about. So,
Go for it.
does China not really? Do they really not get like game systems and stuff? Have you heard about that? I heard
don't get
China
game
doesn't.
systems?
Yeah, I heard they don't get game systems. Like, especially like Wii and like things from Japan. Apparently, they're not cool with China or something. If I
that
have
makes
any
sense.
like subscribers who know anything about this would be really cool to tell me. I heard they don't get anything, so they get knockoff versions of consoles, and it's not illegal.
Yeah.
Like I've seen them, and I thought it was a joke, and then I'm like, no, they're like, this is real. I'm like, seriously? Like, they had a V instead of a Wii. It was a VII and stuff, and like, yeah, they get like a fake version of everything. Like, every week there's another one, and they all have really crappy games. And somebody had like Dario Kart V. And it was like it was Mario Kart ripped, and it even had the M on the hat, but all the logos were changed to Dario or something like that.
Wow. But yeah, I do know what you're talking about because I'm pretty sure that's what happens. I don't know exactly why, but I do remember seeing like the V in one of the malls or whatever, like just sitting there. You know, nobody's playing it. It's like a knockoff of Punch Out.
That is horrible.
Huh?
That is horrible. That's awesome, but that's horrible.
I played a little bit of it. I'm like, I can't even play this. Like, I literally couldn't play it. I couldn't push a button, and I couldn't, fight. So I was just sitting there getting punched. So either it was just broken because it's in a mall, and Jackson's kind of a bad city, or some other stuff. But anyways, they have that, and then I saw something like, I think it was a handheld Nintendo 64 type thing or something.
I'm gonna make one of those.
Dude, you've seen the picture of that, right? Like, somebody took a Nintendo 64, took it apart, and then pretty much.
Yeah, I know how to I know how to make one, and I'm going to do it one day. I just have to have the money to buy the parts because it's actually kind of expensive, like to get a good screen and stuff. But I swear I'm gonna do it one day, and I'm gonna make a video of it. Like, I'm gonna make videos of me building that.
If you do, I need to watch that because that's gonna be awesome. But anyways,
yeah,
it had like some kind of, I think it was a Nintendo 64 emulator type thing. Don't quote me on any of this because I have no idea, but it's something like that. And it could play, I think, Nintendo 64 games, of course, and some other things like I think
that was
some
descriptive,
Android
Rob,
games and stuff, or like Android Market, but I don't know. I can't remember. So,
well, I would like to apologize to everybody who, I mean, I'm sure they're fine over there because they're used to it, but like it'd be depressing to be a kid and like you, especially if you have the internet. Through the power of the internet, I'm sure you know about all the games and the consoles and the electronics you're missing out on. But like they get like knockoff TVs and everything. I heard.
Yeah.
And, like I saw like their bootleg 3DS or whatever. It has like it looks like an Apple screen. Like everything looks like the apps from any Apple product, but it's like got the buttons of a Wii U and it looks like a 3DS. Yeah.
Never seen that.
You should look it up. It's called like the something X12 something. And there's like a bunch of numbers after that. It's like the NVD X12 something 00. Like I remember I'm like, seriously? And like how do you explain this to your friends? Like, hey, did you get the new NVD X12007607? Like
Are you
that was
glitching
horrible.
out? What?
I was saying a bunch of numbers. Like that was horrible. Like we can just be like, oh, you got the 3DS, and they have to like, call out a serial number. But anyway.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah, that really does. It sucks balls.
So bad. I mean, who knows? They might actually lift that, but I highly doubt it. Sort of.
That's just really weird.
Anyways, we went on a good
back to
tangent
American / other world places.
Not saying that we hate other places.
I don't hate any place. I love all people in all places. I just feel bad for people who have to play a V instead of a Wii.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel bad for people who have to play a Wii instead of anything else right now, though, because there's like nothing good coming out for Wii.
Yeah. Well, that's because of the Wii.
Like you have to you have to enjoy the old Wii games. There's supposed to be something else. There's like one big Wii game coming out, and I think Epic Mickey will come out on Wii as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it will.
So I mean, if you like those games, you still have options. But as far as looking forward to new releases with the Wii, that's sad to me. Like for me, there's nothing to look forward to on Wii still. I have things that are older that I need to buy, like Xenoblade Chronicles or whatever. But
Yeah, my friend had that, and I borrowed it because he had like jaw reduction surgery, so he couldn't really do anything.
Oh, sad face.
Yeah, it was kind of rough, but it looks a lot different and better now. But anyways, I borrowed it. I didn't play
face
much
question
of it,
mark.
but it reminded me of like real-time strategy based like or MMORPG type thing, like WoW or something.
I think that's what it is. Like, I mean, that's the description of it. But everybody's like, it's amazing. And anytime I go to GameStop, there's this guy who works there who's like he's intent on selling me this game, and I'm like, I want it. I just have a bagillion other things to buy right now.
Yeah. But it was fun, like the first 30 minutes I played of it. I just didn't really play much of it.
You should play it some more, because people say you have to put in a decent amount of time, and then it becomes incredibly addictive, and it'll be your favorite game ever.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't quit because I didn't like it. I liked it very, very a lot. But
I like your mom a lot, so we have something in common.
Yeah. But I guess we like traded games, and it got to the point where I was about to, move into my dorm, so I just went ahead and traded back, so.
True.
But yeah, moving on. We keep getting off topic, which I guess doesn't really matter, but I guess I don't know why I said I guess. But anyways, Microsoft Boof.
You mean buffed security, not boofed
no,
it?
Beefed. I meant beefed, not
Buff.
buffed, not boofed. AEIOU.
I'm gonna boof your mom. Now could you just get on with the
they oh my gosh. You and your mom stuff. They beefed
not
up
my
their
mom,
security.
your mom. Your mom is the sexy one, okay? But anyway, go ahead.
My B. They beefed up their security, and people are kind of speculating that has stuff to do with like the 720, and that it's sort of leaking to the release of it. Because like there's been news back then, they were talking about like lack of production or whatever because they didn't have enough of a chip or something, and but they read something like they had Microsoft had like a job opportunity thing, and it said in the description something along the lines of, let me see where it stopped. It said, over the next 18 months, Microsoft will release new versions of all of our most significant products, including Windows, in parentheses it says client, server, phone, and Azure, whatever that is, Office, and Xbox, along with completely new offerings like Microsoft, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
But,
I
they
mean, we all
Xbox.
know what's happening. It's not really hard to figure out. There's gonna be a new Xbox. Excuse me. There's gonna be a new Kinect. There's gonna be a new version of Windows. Like we already. It's not hard to put two and two together.
Everybody was kind of like weirding out on like when it was going to come out and everything. And
Yeah, but the
But
security buff is very telling, because didn't they buff the securities in all of the Xbox experience zones and the technology zones and stuff like that? Like all
I
the
believe so.
sectors inside of Microsoft that have to do with Xbox technology. You now have to fill out something on a website before you even get to go. You have to like reserve, and if you don't have the thing that you get from the website, they won't let you in. You can't be there for too long. You can't take certain devices and stuff because of that document that leaked.
Yeah,
So
something like that.
Yeah. So it's like it's obvious it's the next Xbox, and plus the whole Durango thing, the code name for the new Xbox or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's been on the site for how long? So it's obvious it's the next one. It's not a surprise.
It's just the only thing that everybody's wondering about is when it's going to come out, and still it's kind of
I
up in
really
the
don't.
air.
Oddly, I don't care when it comes out. As much as I love my Xbox 360, I'm a Nintendo fanboy at heart still, so I'm like, Wii U, cool. I want Wii U to be good. I want it to get all these games, and the PS4 and 720 can stay as far away as possible, because this way Wii U will be on top for a while. I'm hoping that when they come out, though, they won't overly just demolish
Destroy
Wii U.
them, yeah.
Like, I'm hoping that because I really don't think there can be that big of a technological difference. Like, I don't think you can jump that much as far as graphics and stuff.
Yeah, you really
The leap can't be huge this time. It really can't. But Sony is crazy, and Microsoft likes to keep up. So I'm hoping that they decide to try and keep up with Nintendo instead of Sony.
The other way around.
Because like Sony might be like, we're gonna charge you $2,000 even if we go bankrupt, and this thing plays holograms. Boom. In which case, you know what I mean? Like, that'll leave Nintendo behind if Microsoft follows it. But, whatever.
Sony can't really make a move like that in their state right now. Like, I mean,
But the thing is, they were really, like, I did some more research. They were really bad off when they did they were way better than they are now. They were
Yeah.
bad off when they did the thing with PlayStation 3, and they keep on talking this same PlayStation 3 launch talk with PlayStation 4. There's a good chance they might just do that.
Yeah.
They
Hopefully-
can't. It'll kill them. But you know what I mean? Like, if they do it.
Yeah, I can only hope that they don't charge like $700 out the gate like they did with the PS3. 'Cause that was just a dumb move. I mean, people
I'm
still
thinking
buy it, but-
they seem kind of derpy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, their technology inside it is pretty decent. Like, I wouldn't say like security measures as far as that type of stuff goes and server running and stuff like that. But like, the hardware is good technology, like Blu-ray, blah blah blah. But they're kind of a really badly run company. And the smart thing is like, hey, let's not kill ourselves and go bankrupt. But they're not smart, so they made new system $800. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but they're also good with like other stuff too. So if they kind of fall back on the game stuff, they can sort of bring themselves up with whatever else products that they have, and then
if those
later
turn
on
around
they could
too.
jump back in if they wanted to.
If those turn around too, because their other
No.
products aren't doing so great either.
Yeah, that's true.
Sony's just kind of doing bad right now.
Yeah,
And I'm not speaking as like a Sony hater. Like, I originally used to be a Sony fanboy as well, but they're kind of just doing. I mean, like, they have other things, like their headphones are doing good and stuff, but some of their just stable electronics that were like helping build Sony are kind of falling off because everything older is getting cheaper. So other companies can just jump in the game like, yo, we make this for way cheaper and it's just as good because this technology is getting older.
yeah. I don't hope they. I mean, I hope they don't like go under or anything. I'm not saying I hate Sony. They should go under.
Yeah, I mean neither. I mean I like them. What I do wish is that they would rely more on their own brain power and innovation
Yeah.
instead of being
copying
copy pasta
the-
Nintendo. And let's like, hey, Nintendo has good ideas. Let's make it bloody, look sleeker, and then call Nintendo babies. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you're doing the same thing, but you do it more expensive, better technology, more adult aimed, and then you call Nintendo babies. I don't know. Maybe I think my issue with Sony is the people that run, like the PR guys and the people who get to voice their opinions. Because the other people could be really nice and smart, but the people who are out there in the public image for Sony are really bad. Except for
Yeah.
Kevin Butler, he's cool.
Yeah, Kevin Butler is a beast.
Yeah, he's epic. Like that, if you put him on something Sony wise, you can make me watch it, even if you're just sitting there saying F Nintendo. I'll probably still watch it. At the end of it, I'll be like, I didn't like that at all, but it was Kevin Butler, so it was cool.
Yeah. All right, you got any Wii U stuff?
I swear you asked me that already, but
I mean, I asked that multiple times.
I know I'm just joking. But let's see. Other than the stuff that we already oh, there's a lot of news that's like 3DS news, I should say. That's kind of sort of huge, but it might not be America related, which is sad. But we
Yeah.
got people watching from everywhere, possibly. So,
Go for it.
Europe 3DS is getting awesome, sexy stuff. Actually, first I want to talk about this rumor that would be pretty sweet. So supposedly by next
Before you
year,
go on to that, though,
your mama.
can you hear that? In the
Yeah, I
background?
can hear everything. Hopefully next year though, they're supposed to be implementing this thing where any 3DS cartridge you have can be turned into a digital format. That would be cool. But it's still just a rumor. But yeah, 3DS is supposed to be getting a whole bunch of stuff like original games, virtual console games, and downloadable games that were already came out on cartridges, and the eShop by the holidays. And I really don't feel like listing them all off. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's not really cool. I guess the bigger ones would be like Mario Kart 7, Super Mario 3D Land, and there was another. Ocarina of Time 3DS was
So they're
supposed to
going-
be converted digital. So
They're going digital.
that's if you want to buy it off the eShop. But
Okay.
if you already have the cartridge, you don't need to, I guess.
Yeah, that's convenient. I don't see why you need to, really.
Yeah.
Unless
Unless you
the
just want-
cartridge is
you don't
coming,
wanna carry it
I
around,
have all
yeah.
the spare money laying around. I should just go ahead and buy it off the eShop.
But I think it would be really smart to let people rip the games or whatever from their cartridge, or at least give them a download code if they have the cartridge, because
Yeah.
that's convenient. And honestly, now that's the type of digital format I support. I don't think all games should go digital. Like, I want the option of going to the store and buying it. I want
Yeah, me
to
too.
have the case and the book, but I really like every time I get a new game for my 360, I have a 250 gig hard drive, so I automatically burn it to the. Not that I can play it without the disc, but automatically save it to the hard drive. Like, I like the digital format. I just don't want to exclude physical.
Yeah.
So I think it would be
even
cool
even
if you could do
download
that.
it to the hard drive, it doesn't like you can't play it without the disc.
That's what I said. Like, it's not like I can play it without the disc, but I support digital formats in that form where it's like I have the physical. Let me, you know what I mean? I would love it if they made it for the next systems where if you save it to your hard drive or if you download it, you don't have to put the disc in every time to play it. Cool dog.
Your dog's just all over the place, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there is this certain thing coming out for Xbox that's apparently extremely innovative. Not really. Xbox Music is coming out, I think, October. I can't remember the date. 20-something.
I'm not being sarcastic here. Why is this new?
For whatever
not
reason,
to you. I'm saying to like everybody's freaking out. Didn't they announce that at E3?
They probably
am I just fooling?
I'm just saying it's coming out.
That wasn't aimed at you. That was aimed at like these gaming websites that are like exclusive new news, and they keep talking about Xbox Music. I'm like, I swear I've known about this for months now. Like, didn't they? I swear they talked about that at E3 because they were trying to challenge iTunes.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still worthy of talking about here because people need to know about it. I'm just curious as to why these gaming websites. Like, I saw this video and this guy was flipping out and he was like, Microsoft is about to change the game, and it was really creepy. But anyway, go ahead.
But that's pretty much all it was. Nothing new. Well, I guess nothing new since it was at E3. I do remember actually hearing that. I didn't even watch all of E3, but
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't psychic.
No, I'm pretty sure they talked about it. If we're wrong, then don't hate us. But earlier I mentioned the Medal of Honor Warfighter comes out later this month. However, this Friday, or tomorrow, or whenever you watch it, Friday, October 5th, there is going to be an open beta. And that's going to be interesting. I might actually hop on that and see how it is.
How do you get the open beta? Is it just downloaded from like a demo or?
Let's see here. I have the actual I copy pasted it. So I'll just review it.
Well, while you do that really quickly, while you look for that, I just want to say there's also an Animal Crossing 3DS. I found the pictures of them. There's a Animal Crossing Jump Out 3DS and a Super Mario Brothers 2 themed 3DS. But they launched November 15th in Japan because they need more exclusives.
Yep, absolutely. It doesn't necessarily say how to get in it, but it's open beta, so I would assume that you can just hop on and do whatever.
That would be cool.
The demo or the beta packs one map called Sarajevo Stadium. I probably butchered
Sarajevo
for hotspot mode, which is it's like a multiplayer. Team deathmatch type thing, except it's more team based, and comes out tomorrow, like I said. But if you pre-ordered the limited edition of Medal of Honor Warfighter, which is what $10 ish more than what the Mo Warfighter is, you will get guaranteed access to Battlefield 4 beta, which is whenever. So that might be something to look out for if you want to play some Battlefield 4 early.
You gonna do any videos on either of those?
Maybe, but I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna get Medal of Honor Warfighter.
I would like to hope it they're the underdog, so it'd be cool if it was good, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, the first one seemed pretty fun, but it might not have been great.
Yeah, it was solid, but it wasn't like I don't know, like I can get the needs that you were trying to fulfill from another place.
Yeah.
And have more fun, probably.
Apparently, from what I heard, it was like the multiplayer was sort of off or something. Like it just wasn't stable, I guess. Like
It just seemed hollow when I played it. It just seemed weird. Yeah. It was just like something was missing, but you couldn't tell.
Yeah, and when games that have multiplayer come out, that's basically where the game thrives is multiplayer. So they pretty much have to have an awesome one.
Hey, that's an interesting point because I just saw, and I don't have it on me, so I can't quote it exactly or tell you who said it. But I just saw a thing where a game developer was talking, and he was talking about how single-player games are becoming extinct, and it's sad because between being able to rent a game and piracy, whenever a single-player game comes out, it's not really selling copies because people just rent it and play the campaign. If they don't have multiplayer in the game, they're like, well, I don't need this game. I'll just rent it, play this, and it's good, and then back to the store, or they just pirate the game and stuff. And this is it's getting harder for developers to keep making these epic single player games we had back in the 64 days and after that, because they're not selling at all for real. So that's really sad.
Yeah, they have to be Skyrim level. You can just sit there and play it for
even that had some type of multiplayer interaction, right?
Well, it's like
Couldn't
a
you?
mod.
It was kind of. Couldn't you like marry people or something in that?
Well, yeah, but that wasn't necessarily multiplayer. I mean,
It was, yeah, it wasn't multiplayer, but it's still, I don't know, it was more interactive than, say, like, if you go back to the 64 days, and some games were just strictly single player.
yeah. I mean, you have like co-op interaction.
Some of them weren't even co-op. Some games back in the day used to just be like, it was a campaign, and once you beat it, did you want to play it again? Like, those games. And I mean, I guess you should work on multiplayer, because when you pay $60 for a game, you do want a whole experience, and unless your story is the best story ever, you gotta give me something else.
But also back then, games were like 50 times better than they were now, and you could sit there play them like multiple times in like a day and be like, I'm gonna play this forever.
And people, it's sad because like the new generation, and I'm not going to become like a backpacker for games or whatever, and start complaining about how the new generation sucks and the old ones look. But it was cool because I think because of the fact that graphics weren't as good or as realistic, people thought of clever ways to tell stories and were more artistic and put more time into the writing of the game and the gameplay and stuff, instead of just like, well, the visuals are amazing, you know what I mean? Because it's like, graphics are crappy, so you couldn't make a human being that looked like a really, really real human being. So a lot of them were animal characters and stuff. But even still, we could look past that, and our imaginations and the storylines were just so great that it would make amazing experiences. Yeah. Like some of the best game experiences I've had were from games that have not came out the last 5 to 10 years. That doesn't mean there's some modern games. There are some great games that are just like, well, this blows a lot of old games out the water, but those are few and far between.
Yeah. You got anything you want to share before I go into a really long Minecraft thing?
Wii U gamepad or Wii U Pro controller for Darksiders 2. Don't know if I talked about that. I think I might have, but they're talking about it again because there's supposedly some cool features for playing with either side.
Really? I would assume it'd be sort of similar to like the other versions if you're using just the Pro controller or whatever. But if you're using gamepad, I can see sort of different aspects that you can use in the game with it.
Yeah.
I can't name off any, but
if you're worried about, I don't know if I've talked about this before either. If you're worried about the Wii U games, Reggie Fils-Aimé, Nintendo of America's president, he confirmed that Shigeru Miyamoto, the development team behind a lot of really good Nintendo games and Retro Studios are all working on games right now. Also, somebody dropped a hint about Animal Crossing Wii U. One of the PR guys was just like, off camera though, after the thing, he was like, what game would you be waiting for? And he was like, you should probably check out Animal Crossing Wii U if you ever get to it. So he was saying, and everybody was like, he told us this after, like, there's no proof, but they're like, we're not lying. He just said that, like, I just can't talk about that in public.
Well,
so maybe behind closed doors, people are getting to play Animal Crossing Wii U.
Dude.
So maybe we'll see that in like 2017, because you see how long it took for Jump Out to even get a release window in America.
Yeah. If they come out with it like within the next 2 year year of release of Wii U, I'm gonna get it like at the drop of a hat. Like as soon as it hits stores, I'm going and getting it. I love.
The only weird thing is like that's a new Super Mario Brothers thing. Like when you drop 2 of the same thing, even if one's on the handheld and one's on the console, when you drop them that close, if they're not like direct, interactions with each other, like, oh, the handheld version lets you do this and you can take it back to this one. Like if they don't come out at the same time for that purpose, it's weird. That's like when they drop new Super Mario Brothers 2, and then as soon as we get Wii U, we have new Super Mario Brothers U. A lot of people don't know which one is which. A lot of people think they're both stupid and rehashes. If they do that with Animal Crossing, they might wear out the series.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Animal Crossing is safe to drop on Wii U for a whole year. Like that would be weird, because if people are like, well, I just went and bought it on 3DS, and months later it came out on Wii U. Why should I get both of them now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
I'm looking forward to both of them actually, even though I don't even own the 3DS.
Yeah. Do you know when the 3DS version comes out?
They told us sometime in the first half of 2013. And Luigi's Mansion 2, I think they had said that was the first quarter of 2013.
Yeah.
But I think Japan gets the Animal Crossing in like November 15th or 18th or something.
Well, I better hope I have enough money to get some games. But yeah, we'll go into some Minecraft Xbox 360 stuff.
Wait, before you do that,
adventure-
I gotta cut you off like you cut me off and I cut you off before, and it's
Go
okay.
for it.
But anyway, yeah, Terraria coming to Xbox 5 Arcade
That's
and
right.
PlayStation Network.
Right.
Forgot to
Okay.
talk about that last week, as well as Call of Duty Zombie news that everybody heard like 20,000 times by now.
Yeah, I actually still haven't looked at any of the Black Ops 2 Zombie news really.
Yeah. But I probably will buy Terraria. I think I almost said it right the second to last time. I think I messed it up
It's
again. But
either,
anyway,
it's either Terraria or Terraria. One or the other.
I think I might buy it on 360 when it comes out. As well as I'm planning on buying Minecraft online.
Yeah, I'm still kind of skeptical on buying it for, well, not skeptical, but kind of iffy, I guess, on what's it called, on 360, like either of them. Well, I don't know. I'd much rather buy Terraria on 360 than Minecraft.
Yeah, I was thinking Terraria sounds like way more fun on 360. Like that seems epic because honestly, that game is really cool, but controls are kind of weird on the PC to me. Like it's so compact compared to Minecraft. Like it takes a lot of elements from Minecraft and Mario sometimes. But it's like when some of the bosses are so epic, I just wish I had a controller in my hand. Especially, you said you didn't watch. If you watch the Steam video, because we haven't played it since the last update, so we're gonna do videos on it. So we're kind of going in there, virgins. But if you watch the Steam video, like the demo, like some of the bosses now are crazy.
Yep. But
And
now so
doing
yeah.
that on a
I don't know.
freaking keyboard is going to be horrible. Maybe a keyboard and mouse with like a desktop computer, but I have a laptop. Terraria has never been fun on my laptop. Like, I mean, it's been fun, but it's never been comfortable on my laptop, like ever. And I'm
You
cool
use
with
the
PC
trackpad?
games. Yeah, I'm cool with PC games but because I have the little touchpad thingy. Terraria was just always weird to me.
Should plug in a mouse.
I don't have any that work right now.
Did you order any?
No, I don't have a mouse coming with this computer that I got. Like and I have a video that I probably go up way before this T.O.S. But coming with this computer that I got right now, all I have is the motherboard, hard drive, the case, thermal compound, and the thermal material remover. Tongue twisted today. And then I'm getting the other parts, but that does not include my monitor, my keyboard, or my mouse. So, yeah, don't know how that's gonna work out. I'm probably gonna get a monitor with the computer, but I don't think I'm gonna buy a new mouse and keyboard right off the bat.
Give me 1 second. For whatever reason, my desk is crashed.
Oh, cool.
Yep. But now so like,
It's cool because if I need to use this part of the audio, I have it on my track.
yeah, that's good.
I have your mom on my track too.
I don't know why everything just crashed all of a sudden. Just like I had Game Booster up for whatever reason, and then it just like switched, and then Audacity stopped.
Oh, is that how it is, Robbie? You just tell me to build a crappy computer that needs game boosters? Is that what you're doing?
No, but it does boost my performance up like 50% when I run it, so that's always cool. But anyways, as doing stuff, Minecraft Xbox 360 version is, they leaked out, or not leaked out, they released the adventure update stuff. They didn't actually release the update yet. I don't know when it's coming out because the article that I read didn't have a release date. As I dropped my toothpick.
Why do you always have a toothpick, and why do you always drop it?
Because I like toothpicks, and that one just stuck to my finger when I. But
Your mom
anyways,
stuck to my
I would
finger.
go down
I don't
the
know.
list and name a whole bunch of stuff, but I'll just kind of jump around because it's different than the 360 or the PC version. But it's basically gonna be up to speed on what we have on the PC version.
It's about time.
So it might not have all the things of it. It'll have like all the different foods, sprint, hunger. I think it'll have the end. I don't know, but it'll have Enderman, so I would assume it's gonna have the end and some other stuff.
Didn't Enderman come out on PC before the end was even made?
Yeah.
So maybe like they seem to get updates a little bit behind. But
Yeah.
hopefully it has the end.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I've
so-
never actually been to myself because Minecraft doesn't play on this computer. But anyway.
Yeah. I don't know if this is just a running joke in the Mojang office or if it's actually, something, but they, as usual, removed Herobrine.
Yeah, they keep saying that, and I'm really like, one day he's gonna be really. Actually, he was in there for Halloween or something. But one day I'm gonna run into him, and I'm gonna just jump through my computer screen and kill Notch. So,
You're
yeah,
gonna teleport.
I'm just gonna like poop on myself and then kill Notch. So,
Yep. And just for people that actually love duplicating their diamonds and stuff, which I do know how to do that in the Xbox version, they are fixing that to making it where you can't do that. So
that's
go
depressing.
duplicate all you can. Also fixed aspect ratio. They fixed issue with player data. They also made it to where there's a countdown before any sudden, I think, world saves or whatever. Because like while you're playing, it'll just abruptly interrupt you and then just say saving, and then like 10 seconds later it'll pick back up. So you don't have a warning when it auto saves or whatever. So
I'm really wanting to play Minecraft now. Thank you for making me depressed.
And some other stuff, but that's all for Minecraft stuff. If
That's
you
cool.
want to find the whole list, you can look it up.
We'll link
Just
it in
type
the description.
Yeah. We always say that, we never do.
Hey, I actually linked Mingy Django, the freaking Twitter account for people who want to reboot Banjo or whatever. So there, I actually did it.
Well, that's it. I need to go find the links then. Jeez.
Well, you should have
Yes,
did
we're
that.
incredible. We're uncredible sources from credible sources.
Exactly.
So we're incredible.
Incredible Crash Test Dummies or whatever it was called from Fox Kids
Yeah.
or whatever.
Right.
That was horrible. That was the worst skit ever. It used to happen like every commercial break. I'm kind of old, I guess now. Cause I was just like,
dude.
I was thinking of old commercials and stuff from Saturday morning cartoons when I was a kid, and nobody else knows them.
What's Saturday morning cartoons?
Do you remember Mini DVD?
I think so.
It was like
I
a
don't remember
song.
off
It was
my
like you
head.
gotta get Mini. It was like DVD to go, and it was like this commercial. And they had this like little DVD player, and they act like it was the world's best technology. It was when DVD players were kind of new. That's I feel old now.
I think so. I think I remember something like that.
You're the
It's-
only person to say that. Everybody else is like, what? No.
I mean, we're not too far apart in age.
It seems
So-
like it because like I graduated high school and then like 20 years later you went to college. I'm
Yes, you're
like, what?
63,
Yes.
and I'm 97.
How old are you really?
I'm like 18.
Did you just turn 18?
No, like half a year ago.
Yeah. So
Actually,
you turned 18
almost-
in 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like, and this year I turned 21. So I mean it's not that far apart, but
Yeah. It's almost
well,
4 years.
my little brother just turned 18 today. So happy birthday to him,
Happy birthday to brother
Carter.
Carter. Happy birthday, dear Carter. Go get a life. No offense.
It was perfect.
Alright. Forza Horizon, as I was saying, there's a lot of like pre-game demos that are coming out. Forza Horizon's got a open beta, or not open beta, but like a demo, and it's launching the 9th, which is in 5 days. Yes, I can add. And it's just gonna have one of their maps, I think, and it's gonna be rifle mode compatible, I think, and something else. Plus, I also threw a little tidbit in there. If you, I think, pre-ordered... Wait, what does it say? A section...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you-
We were talking
do you want
about a
me to
racing
snap?
game, and
Do you
I
want me to
couldn't.
snap?
No, I'm sorry. Don't kill me.
Okay. Just a little tidbit from this.
It's cool.
A
It's Super Mario
section-
Galaxy 2, and I'll just open Peach's letter and get another one up. Anyway, go
Okay.
ahead.
Or you might get 5, depending on how gracious she is.
Oh,
But,
yeah, true.
A section of Forza Horizon's sandbox map will be unlocked in the demo, and all those who download then purchase the game on October 23rd will get a custom 2013 SRT Viper GTS. So, I'm pretty sure that's a fast car. So you might want to jump on that if you're looking into Forza Horizon.
Did you just get like a notification?
No, that's my roommate's ringtone.
I swear that's the noise that Windows 8 makes every time you get a notification.
You have a Windows phone, right? You have a Windows, yeah. He has a Windows phone, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because like anytime it's like you open an MP3 for the first time, they're like, hey, you have other applications that can open this.
Yeah. That might have been it.
Yeah.
Alright, and one little last thing. Another October 9th thing. Ghost Recon Future Soldier Kyber Strike comes out, and it's a DLC for Ghost Recon Future Soldier, obviously. Let's see. Kyber Strike adds 3 new multiplayer maps to Ghost Recon Future Soldier. A new multiplayer mode called Takeover, which is similar to Team Deathmatch, but it allows players to earn score multipliers for their kills and some other things, but they have to work together. And Guerrilla mode co-op and a 10-level cap increase. And new achievements.
Side note, I just closed my internet and the mic volume jumped up for like 30 seconds for some reason, and you were really loud. Cool. It went back down to what it was, but since I didn't get to test this final audio setting, I don't know if the whole show just sounds really shit.
Yeah. And one more thing. They don't know when it's going to come out for PC, so PC is once again lagging behind on Ghost Recon Future Soldier. Because I think it came out like, I don't know how late, or how much later than the console releases, but it came out later.
PC has a really weird conflict where they're supposedly, kind of, sort of, technically are the superior platform for games, but they're the worst at the same time.
Yeah, in terms of releases, I guess.
They don't get a bunch of games. Most of them, I mean, okay, now there are some PC exclusives, but like the cool stuff that's an exclusive, like say Mario or Halo, you know what I mean? Like stuff that can become a company's mascot has like practically no hope of making it to PC, excluding the fact that Halo actually started on PC. But you know what I mean? Like you don't see Mario on there, or you know what I mean? You won't see freaking mascots on a PC ever. Tongue-tied and sleepy, okay? I worked all day yesterday.
You can't talk now.
I worked all day yesterday, okay? Like 13-something hours. But anyway, yeah, so it's just weird. But if you build a like overly beast computer, you can play games that are also on console way better than the console can. So I don't get.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of a double-edged sword.
It really is. It's like, hey, superior performance sometimes, but you might not get everything.
Yeah. So.
And if you do get it, it's like a year old.
Yeah, or like some kind of emulator or something.
Emulators are awesome.
They are. I've been meaning to move my N64 emulator from my laptop and all its data and stuff to this computer.
But do you have Project 64?
Huh?
You have Project 64?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. PJ64.
That's it.
That's the best one. There's other emulators for 64, but that's the best one to me.
Yeah. I need to get another. I need to get SNES 97 or whatever it's called. I can't remember.
And like 98X or something.
Yeah, I think that's something like it.
Or 9X maybe.
It's got 97 or 98 in it. I can't remember.
I know I have that on Wii, and it's just like 9X. I think. I think it's SNES 9X.
You have the emulator on the Wii?
Yeah, I have a FCE Ultra or something that plays Nintendo Entertainment System games. I have SNES 9X, which plays Super Nintendo games. I have VBGA Advance, which plays Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games. I have something that's supposed to play PlayStation 1 games, but I don't feel like getting any PlayStation 1 games to put on there, and I don't feel like getting a bigger SD card.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
that's how I play Mother 3 on Wii.
Yeah, I still need to play Mother 3.
Game Boy Advance emulator. That is an amazing game. It is incredibly depressing. I will warn you that.
It's depressing?
You will laugh. You will cry. You will masturbate. It is a full experience.
Okay.
That's the best way to describe Mother 3. I really, really wish they could solve the issues with that and just re-put all the Earthbound. They would be called Earthbound when they get over here. And that would be Earthbound 2, technically, when it gets over here. But, yeah, I would love it if they could get those games going over here again.
Yeah, just reboot everything, basically.
And maybe fix it so that we don't have Earthbound 0, Earthbound 1, and Earthbound 2. Because that's just stupid.
Yeah.
But, yeah. You want to know the funny thing? I've never actually fully beaten an Earthbound / Mother game.
You know something funny?
I always get to the very end.
Mother game.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Your life is not complete.
Yeah, I know.
Those are amazing.
That I need to play that and Super Mario RPG because I've never played that either.
I'm gonna. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna do playthroughs of all those games. Like those are some of the best games in history to me.
Yeah.
Um,
So I've heard. That's why I want to play them.
Earthbound Zero is cool, but you have to get into the graphics before you can. I mean, like all the graphics, they're old games, but Earthbound Zero is like that was on NES.
Yeah.
And like you fight, when you go to fight, it's just like text and a little picture of an enemy, and everything else is black. It's like it's really awkward, but I mean, and once you get past that and really get like you use your imagination to fill in the rest, those are amazing games.
So whenever I get to that point, I'll just think Pokemon, and yeah.
They're all turn based.
That's fine. That's fine with me.
But yeah, actually,
look
Mother / Earthbound really reminds me of Pokemon because like the enemies are weird. Like there's like a Slitherhand, which is like a snake with a chicken's head and stuff. Like they're weird.
Ew.
They're not creepy though. They're like funny. But there is a lot of copyright issues with it because like in Mother 3, when you run into a bat, his name is Mr. Batty. When you run into a bat, they play the Batman music. I don't know how that ever got released. Like every time you run into a bat, it's like na 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 na. I'm like, how do you have permission to do this now?
Yeah.
Like I see why that's never ever gonna come out ever again. But it would be nice if they worked it all out and did it.
They should like get the Dark Knight Rises to play.
That would be horrible.
It is.
I mean, that would be cool if they had permission, but it would be so expensive.
Yeah.
I know the best way to get Earthbound, Mother 3 released in America. They just need to go and change all the songs to Michael Jackson songs, and there will be no copyright issues at all, because that's not expensive / impossible at all.
Yeah.
They should do that.
They should just buy Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Also, I heard that they should buy Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I heard that Earthbound was supposed to be coming out on North American Virtual Console soon, or it might have already did.
Yep.
I heard they were like 2 steps away from clearing it.
How many steps are there in each step, though?
Like 40.
Obviously. They take a step forward, then they get pushed backwards, and they have to get up, brush themselves off, and take some more steps forward.
Yeah.
Then they trip and have to get back up.
But like I heard they got past the impossible wall, and now it's just like a matter of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I heard they got past the like, oh snap, this will never happen wall, and now it's just like, hey, it's gonna be some years maybe if they want to act funny, but we can actually do this now. So if it's not already on Virtual Console, it might be coming by the time Wii U is old.
Do I hear an Xbox in the background?
I hear one in the background of your house, not my house. I heard it turn on. I don't know what that is. I heard it turn on.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the neighbors. Like right next door, they like to have their Xbox turned up all the way, and they just go through the menu.
Oh, okay. Because I heard the menu noise or whatever.
Yeah, I was
I
wondering.
heard it
like,
pop up, and I
is
thought
that
you were playing Xbox, and we're gonna be like, and I have a surprise. Like, so
yeah.
we don't have a surprise at the end of the show, and it's all Robbie's fault. Cool.
Well, same on me.
I guess we get to the what did you learn part of the show, because I don't think we have a what did you say last time part of the show to do this
I had
time.
basically nothing to say at all other than just sit back and enjoy the coffee.
There were like no comments for real last time, right? Not to mention the fact that we just uploaded it like not that long ago, but
Some issues
like
on
2-3
that.
days ago. But
But yeah, you learned that well, I
Mother
don't know if you
3
missed
will
it.
never ever be converted.
Yeah. You also learned that I've had a very terrible life or childhood because I've never played Mother 3, Earthbound, or Super Mario RPG.
Well, I didn't play them until I was an adult, so
Well, I've still
I
had
actually
childhood
had
RPG.
Super Mario RPG and never ever got to play it because I was a little kid and I put a nickel in the game slot, the cartridge slot, and it didn't work anymore. I used to put money in there. I was like, I always wanted a piggy bank, and I loved video games, but for some reason I was like, you know what? You didn't get me a piggy bank, so I'm gonna make this my piggy bank, and we'll put coins in like all my video game systems. But my uncle, who does stuff with video games, used to just get me consoles on the regular. But by the time I would have gotten another SNES, 64 was out and it was kind of popular, and so I got one of those. And just totally left that old stuff behind.
Well,
And then realized how awesome the old stuff was and missed it by the time I was older. But yeah. I still have like 40 NES like the regular ones.
You have 40 NESs.
Yeah, somewhere.
You want to send me one and some games?
You send me Windows 7 and a code.
Deal.
Are you serious?
If I can, sure.
Well, that's not an illegal transaction on the interwebs, and I'm just playing. But
on the internet.
True, very, very true. But what was I saying?
What we learned.
No, but I was going to say something, and I don't remember. I hate my brain sometimes. We learned that I hate my brain.
We learned that your brain sucks.
But you are me. You're me, and I'm you. Only one person's gonna get that, and that's if he watches it, and that's Kurak. I'm trying to include it, and it got really homo after that. But anyway.
Yeah, I noticed it. I just couldn't pick out like where it was from or whatever.
Yeah, it got really gay after that. But yeah, we learned that. We learned Japan gets everything. China gets nothing.
Apparently gets nothing.
America somewhere in between, apparently.
Yeah.
I think we're leaning towards China. We're leaning more towards China than Japan. Because they get like 80 variations of every console ever, and we get like, well, here's red and blue. And the third color of your flag we'll never give you. So, but
just limit you to 2 colors.
Yeah, basically. We also learned that we don't know what the gameplay is actually gonna be for this, but it might be Mother 3, which would be ironic.
Yeah. And guess who it's not gonna be played by?
The guy who's never played it.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
All right, time to pimp channels and stuff. You can go first if you want.
Oh wow, I feel very honored because it took me like 5 minutes to say all my stuff last time. As you know, I'm Brawlfilm100 on YouTube and on pretty much everything else like Xbox and all that. On Twitter though, it is Sirman McHomo. What?
Huh?
Sirman McHomo.
Homo.
Sirman McHomo. Do you want me to snap? Because I will.
No, thank you. I'm sorry. Sir Man McBeardly, sir.
Okay.
And on the Twitters and the YouTubes and the Xbox gamer tag, I am always SSBBphenom. And on my birth certificate, I'm something blank Phenom. That's my real name.
You've already said me. You said your first name, didn't you?
I said your mom's name, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tina.
Yep.
Or at least that's what she likes me to call her. And she puts the blonde wig on.
Her name's Jawaharlal.
Is what now?
Jawaharlal.
I'm gonna need you to stop gargling during the podcast thingy.
I'm speaking English. Her name is Jawaharlal.
I can't make that noise. Is that a real name?
No, probably not.
Oh, probably. Probably
I got that
not.
from.
Do you not know your mother's real name?
Oh, I know her real name, but I'm not gonna say.
Then why
that.
do you say probably not?
The Jawaharlal thing came from Drew Carey's Improvaganza. I don't know if you've watched like Whose Line Is It Anyway or something like that, but
yeah,
it's basically that except more recent. Like
all the other guys were cool, but Drew Carey, I don't like him so much.
They're all
actually, he seems like he's a little bit better now, but he used to just be like a jerkwad.
Who?
Drew Carey.
Oh yeah, he did kind of
like a big jerkwad.
Yeah.
He thought way too much of himself.
Yeah.
Wayne Brady's cool though.
Wayne Brady's pretty funny. I don't know why people don't like him as much as everybody else because he's pretty funny.
Yeah, he's really underrated. And now he has that other show that's like Whose Line Is It Anyway with that other guy who plays the dad of Amy's mom on Everybody Loves Raymond, and I don't remember his real name. And he just got busted because he was acting a dirty movie jacking off or something, and he was an old wholesome actor. But I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. He was an old
Wayne
guy.
Brady.
No, Wayne Brady's on the show that this guy hosts, and he's there with his partner from Let's Make a Deal. Have you ever watched that, the game show with Wayne Brady?
No.
Well, there's a show, and it's a remake of an old game show called Let's Make a Deal, and Wayne Brady's the host, and the announcer guy's name is like Jonathan Mangum or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like Magnum. Yeah, well, Jonathan and Wayne Brady are both on this other show, and it's just like Whose Line Is It Anyway, except they kind of roll on the floor for everything. It's really funny though. Yeah. That's really off track. But anyway, Robbie's playing Portal, and he's playing.
Oh,
I think you're still playing Paper Mario. Aren't you still playing that? Aren't you still playing Paper Mario?
Yes, I am.
I have not seen a video for that.
I was in the process of uploading a part yesterday, but things didn't want to go my way. Plus, I was really busy yesterday because I had like 3 tests and I had to study and do all that. But I was in the process of uploading today, and then my internet went down, and then went back up, and then I just never got around to uploading it again. But after this, I will try and upload it.
Yeah, your internet's really crappy today.
Yeah.
I hear
Actually, it's I don't know why. It's actually really good, but then when it just hiccups.
But I mean, like, it's been really robot-y today. Which is probably going to pick up on my track, which is going to make it sound weird. So I'm going to have to edit like a boss. But you're playing that and Paper Mario and what else?
Some other Tribes of Sin. Like,
and you're playing some game where you're like really big robot people and you rocket shoes like Shadow the Hedgehog around.
Yeah, it's called Tribes of Sin. It's really fun. It's a free
try
to play
and use
game.
a shotgun at people across a field that's like a bajillion miles long.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what you're supposed to do, but that's what Robbie does.
Yeah. I mean, I just randomly sit on a hill, just start shooting randomly, and hope for the best.
How did you not know the shotgun wasn't going to kill anybody, Rob?
The shotgun sucks in that game.
But you're every time you're a mile away from somebody, you're like, shotgun rain. Some stay dry. And it's like, dude, you're nowhere near him, but you just run around the field. Like, people are all on the other side of the field, and you're just skating around like, shotgun rain.
It has great range. It's just
no, it doesn't.
No, it really does.
Who have you killed? I haven't watched the other 2 videos in the playlist, but I saw the first one. It didn't get anybody. It was horrible. And your friend's like,
hit people with it.
Your friend is like, oh God, just follow me, Rob. And you're like, I'm gonna do this. Shotgun rain.
I just wanted to use that shotgun because the class I was using, I don't know, like the I can't remember if it was like a thumper type noob tube thing or something else.
That like that standard one that everybody had that was really cool, but you chose to use the crappy good shotgun every time.
I wanted to give it a shot, hot shotgun,
Sad face.
But I wanted to give it a try and see how strong it is. But now I know that even at close range, it sucks.
No, you just horrible at choosing weapons for the right time.
Somebody was AFK. I walked up on them, shot them in the face, and it took them like, I don't know how low of health, but it didn't kill them.
With a shotgun?
Yeah, with a shotgun. Shotgun's not
so
very.
That's really weird. But anyway, I did notice that guy was like trolling you really bad. He was just sitting at your spawn.
Yeah, that guy is terrible. I don't like him.
If you guys watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. It was pretty funny. But you got any other projects going on, or is that it?
Other than that, I'm gonna start.
When is Minecraft and Killing Floor coming?
Eventually. Like the thing is, I'm kind of.
And Call of Duty.
Huh?
And Call of Duty.
I don't have any. Well, I have COD 4 on my computer, but I need to reinstall the single player because for whatever reason it doesn't want to work, either without the disc or it installed wrong or something. So when I go back, I'm gonna get the disc and download it, and then hopefully it'll work without the disc. If it won't, then I'll just have to take the disc from it.
Well, you need to get some type of Call of Duty going because even though everybody is all like Call of Duty sucks, I like Call of Duty.
I do too. Like, I mean, I had the multiplayer for it, and I was playing it yesterday night, and I was tearing.
You have it on? You have it on Steam?
It's not a Steam.
I don't know if you said
Steam.
The disc. You just have the. You can get it on Steam. I'm pretty sure. You just have the like games for Windows version or whatever.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Or my friend had the games for Windows version, which I installed on mine, and blah blah blah.
I wish you had it on Steam so I could play with you.
Do you have it on Steam?
Kinda, sorta, yeah.
Well, then
my cousin bought more than one, and
I mean, we can just join the same lobby.
It works like that. I don't know how. I'm not a PC dude.
I mean, should be able to. I mean, just go into find a match, find a lobby. I join it too. It should work. I don't know if they have different servers.
That's what I was gonna say. Like I thought Steam had their own servers.
I don't know. It's actually a good thing to look into.
Oh, maybe that's what they mean when they say they're cross-platform. They mean their servers will work with other servers.
Maybe.
And he just got notified that he can play MP3s through Media Player.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, on everything I'm SSBBphenom, and aside from the computer videos that'll start going up when I'm like, hey, I got another part to my computer, and hopefully look better than this one.
Oh well.
I got some more Halo I don't need to upload that people don't really care for. Me and Rob are gonna do some stuff later.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully.
If I'm not busy and
if
I still gotta jump my car.
If the person that's up there doesn't come down here and kill me.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, funny story about that.
Tomfoolery going on in the
cares.
background.
Yeah, he was reminding me about the very terrible day that I left my lights on my car.
Oh, and I killed it.
Yep. I went to move it because it was game day at here, and I moved it in the parking garage, top floor, pretty much. You know, I don't have any shielding or anything, so rain and all that, blah blah blah. But come back later. Later in the night or something, he wanted to go to Walmart, so I'm like, all right, I'll take you. So I go to get my car, or I go to try and get my car. It's Hello? Well, don't know if that's me or him. Get now.
Okay, anyway.
Yep.
My computer overheated, which is why I'm getting a new one. And, yeah. So
We had some issues with connection, and our call just kind of dropped in mid-sentence. So, before that
I was
happens
yelling,
again,
I can't hear you, audio glitch, and you were just talking. This is like, car, car. I'm like,
Well,
cool.
long story short, I got to my car. It was pouring rain. Didn't start, so I had to walk all the way back in pouring rain, about 15-minute walk, and boom.
Well, that's depressing.
Yeah, it kind of sucked. I came back, and it was almost like I fell in a pool and got out and walked around.
Pull up. Headshot.
But anyways, I should probably wrap this up before it gets bad.
No, we're gonna go for another hour. Tokyo's on the way, so we're gonna just go ahead and do another episode right now.
Yep, that's fine. We can
And
just cut it and, you know.
we're not even gonna use any of the last hour.
Yep, we're just going to start completely over.
Yeah. No, but anyway, seriously. Phenom.
Robbie, well, you didn't even say your channel, so it doesn't even matter.
Said Phenom.
You said Phenom.
Well,
What's
I
your
already said
alias?
SSBBphenom before.
Well, I already said BrawFam100 before.
Alright, Immortal. Anyway, you're like if Immortal and Slaw had a baby. But, yeah, this has been that one show where we talk about games and stuff and things, and we are the Deb Squad, and we love your faces. Peace off.
Bye.
I'm not doing that noise again.
Bye. What was that? Did you outro on that? Oh, I'm still going.
I'm still going.